Joined here today with head men's basketball coach Blake Mellinger. Coach, let's talk about that Anderson matchup on Saturday. Lost by 2, not really the outcome you wanted there. I feel like you guys never really took a commanding lead. You had that 3-point lead going into halftime, but you struggled from the 3-point range, and that's normally where you guys kind of find some success. So talk about that a little bit and how that game kind of ended there in the last few minutes.
Really, I think it's just a bad shooting night for us. I felt like we got really good looks, really in both halves, particularly the first half. But even in the second half, I thought we had some really good looks from three, and even some good looks at the rim that just, they didn't go down for us. And yeah, I mean, and there were other things I feel like we could have done. We could have defended the paint a little better in the second half, but if you play that game over again, it plays out the same way, and we get the same quality of shots. I feel like we win the game. We just just didn't shoot the ball particularly well on Saturday. And sometimes you have those games, just got to move on.
So Wednesday you play Mars Hill. This is a team you've seen before. I think ultimately, based on the numbers, you guys are a better team, but they held you on the ropes, in Mars Hill. So talk about how that could change, bringing it back home to the Pryor Center. Hopefully Luke Lawson having another great game as he did back in Mars Hill.
Yeah, I mean, I think the number one thing is we got to take care of the basketball. We had 21 turnovers at their place, which really impacted the game, and that's been really uncharacteristic for us throughout the course of the season. Normally, we take care of the basketball really well, so I think that's a big key. And I feel like if we do that, like we'll be able to get shots, and then it just comes down to putting the ball in the basket. So.
Another aspect of that last Mars Hill game, Brad only had 10 points, and you kind of expect him to have 20 or more. That's something that he's been averaging. So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Brad will be ready to play. Like, he's been really consistent here over the last, gosh, I don't know, probably month or so, and really all season long, if you really break it down. So that just happened to be a night where he wasn't quite as good as he's been here as of late, but he's still playing with a lot of confidence, and I would expect him to have a good game tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Coach. UVA Wise faces Mars Hill back at home in the Pryor Center on Wednesday with a 7:30 p.m. tip-off. Catch all the action on UVA Wise Cavs or on Flow Sports. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Chloe.